All right, everybody, we're going over 8.7b, which is the lunar cycle, and this is where we go over all of our moon phases. So go ahead and draw your moon phases out, starting with the new moon and the sun, and then we can get started. All right, this scenario is saying that students are flashing a flashlight, tennis ball, and a basketball to model the lunar cycle. The students want to model a new moon. Draw the tennis ball in the diagram to show the correct position of the moon during a new moon phase. So if we were to look and we know that a new moon is fully black, so that means that that particular moon is blocking the sun's rays from our view. So we would draw that particular moon phase right in front of the flashlight. How long does it take for the moon to revolve around the earth in one time? About 1 month or 27.3 days. In which direction does the moon revolve around the earth? It does normally we're used to clockwise, but our moon phase moves counterclockwise. What moon phase comes after a first quarter moon? Looking back at the moon phases that you've drawn on your paper, what after the first quarter moon comes a waxing gibbous. So look at this diagram. This diagram shows us the four main moons. One right in front of the sun, the second one to the right of it, the third one right in front, and the fourth one across on the left side of the first moon. So you're going to match the moon phases pictured below to the correct number position above. So what 1, 2, 3, or 4 out of those choices, where would we see this particular moon? Well, I know that this is a new moon phase, the new moon phase, so I will put this at position 1. The next moon phase that we see is all clear. Based on my knowledge, I know that this is a full moon phase and it will be seen directly across from position 1 at position 3. The next one, I see light on the right. That lets me know that this is a first quarter moon. So this will be seen at position 2. The last one is asking where is this between? So I know that the light is on the left, which means the light is leaving and it makes it waning. So this position will be in between positions 4 and 1. How long does it take for the moon to travel from position 1 to position 2? It takes approximately 1 week for a moon phase to fully change into one of the main phases. How long does it take for the moon to travel from position 2 to position 4? That's going to take approximately 2 weeks. So if I travel from one main moon phase to another main moon phase, it's going to take 1 week. If I'm skipping one, it's going to take 2 full weeks. How long does it take for the moon to travel from position 3 back to position 3? That's going to take approximately 1 full month, which is the 27.3 days that we mentioned previously. All right, let's look at our diagram to the left. Now, this one is showing the moon phases from above. Notice it's not giving any particular moon phase, and the sun is also on the other side. Remember our trick? You put the sun at your belly button, and that lets us know at position 1 is going to be a new moon. Between positions 1 and 2, remember we're slowly growing, so that's going to be our waxing crescent. After the waxing crescent comes first quarter. After first quarter, which is between positions 2 and 3, comes waxing gibbous. After the waxing gibbous, full moon. After the full moon, the moon is now going away, which means we're now waning, which brings us to waning gibbous. Position 4 is our last quarter, or we also call that third quarter. And between positions 4 and 1 would be our waning crescent. All right, last but not least, let's check for our understanding. Look at the picture above in its sequence. You should have labeled these moon phases. One thing that I noticed right off the top is that these moon phases are going away. What? Yes, they're going away. So from position 1, which is the full moon, I see actually it's going backwards. I see a waxing gibbous. I see a first quarter. Actually, nope, I'm lying. I see they're going away because the light is on the left. So I see a waning gibbous, I see last quarter, and I also see waning crescent. So it says, which word best describes the changes in the moon's appearance during the sequence? Well, since we said the light is going away, we know that that is waning. The light is waning away. The next question asks, what is the name of the moon phase picked in this picture? So it's talking about this one to the right. I see that the light is on the right hand side, which lets us know that it's going to be waning, which is not correct. Actually, this is going to be first quarter, I'm sorry, first quarter. Put the wrong thing, my bad. So this should be actually C, not B. First quarter moon, light is on the right, so it is in its growing phase. All right, you guys, once you've checked, come see Miss Walker for your grade. And remember, this last question should have been C, not B.